Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool, but before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Darwin Nunez's Liverpool future is hanging in the balance, with the club actively exploring moves for two centre-forwards ahead of the summer transfer window. Since arriving from Benfica in a high-profile £85 million deal 3 years ago, the Uruguayan has struggled to live up to expectations, netting just 40 goals in 139 appearances. This season has been particularly disappointing, with Nunez scoring just 7 times in all competitions. He's also seen his game time slashed by new manager Arneslot, who's handed him a mere 8 Premier League starts so far. With Liverpool keen to bolster their attacking options, a new striker is believed to be high on their shopping list. And if one arrives, Nunez is expected to make way for him. Alexander Isak remains the dream target, but prying the superstar Swede from Newcastle's grasp will be easier said than done, with reports suggesting the Magpies will demand upwards of £150 million for him. As a result, Liverpool are evaluating alternative options, including Lile's Jonathan David and Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike. David, whose contract expires at the end of the season, is available on a free transfer. The 25-year-old Canadian international has quietly become one of League One's most reliable goal scorers and is on the brink of registering a third consecutive 26-goal season. His availability has sparked interest across Europe. Premier League rivals Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United are all reportedly monitoring his situation, while Serie A champions Inter Milan have already tabled a lucrative offer worth just over £5 million per year, around £96,000 per week. Still, Liverpool remain well positioned to make a move for the player, whose lightning pace has proven to be one heck of a weapon. His availability has sparked interest across Europe. Premier League rivals Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United are all reportedly monitoring his situation, while Serie A champions Inter Milan have already tabled a lucrative offer worth just over £5 million per year, around £96,000 per week. Still, Liverpool remain well positioned to make a move for the player, whose lightning pace has proven to be one heck of a weapon. With just over a month to go before the transfer window opens, Liverpool have time to strategise. The club have already eased some of the squad-building pressure by tying down both Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk to new contracts, meaning funds previously earmarked for their replacements are now available for reinvestment elsewhere. After bringing in just one senior player, Federicochiesa, this season, the Reds are likely to be active over the summer. With Trent Alexander-Arnold expected to join Real Madrid, a new right-back will be a priority, and Bournemouth's Milos Kerkez is believed to be the top target on the left. The club are also in the market for a new centre-back, with Kerkez's Cherries teammate Dean Huijsen and Crystal Palace's Marcguehi being considered. Additions could be made in midfield and in wide attacking areas too, depending on any departures. Liverpool icon Sir Kenny Dalglish has urged fans to respect Trent Alexander-Arnold's decision to leave Anfield if he indeed does depart for Real Madrid. The boyhood cop idol is out of contract this summer and is expected to move to the Spanish Giants. The England international was initially booed by some supporters when making his comeback from injury against Leicester City earlier this month. He duly scored the winner for Arneslot's champions. Indeed, he was back in the starting lineup for the 5-1 thrashing of Spurs on Sunday as the Reds confirmed their 20th English League title. Alexander-Arnold was met with rapturous applause during the post-match victory lap. While celebrating Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah recommitting to the club, Dalglish, also serving as a non-executive director, paid homage to Alexander-Arnold, acknowledging the rarity for a player to remain with a single club throughout their career, hinting at his departure. Movement within football clubs, players moving about is just part of the game, he said. And the longer you can keep the better ones, the better chance we have of being successful. That's what they've done there with the two boys, Van Dijk and Salah. The fans are delighted they've signed, and we've got to be grateful also for the service that Trent gave to the football club. If his choice is to move on, then Trent, thanks very much for everything you've done for us. We wish you well for the future because he has made a contribution to the football club. I only got to Liverpool through them buying me from Celtic, so you've got to accept that transfers are part and parcel of it. It's a compliment to people. If somebody gets moved on that hasn't done so well, they don't get mentioned, do they? So the people that have done really well are the ones who people say, well, why do they want to move? Most people move. It's very seldom now that you get one person who stays at one club for the length of his career. The Liverpool legend also praised 5 unsung heroes of the squad who played their roles in securing the Premier League crown. Wataru Endo. Endo was coming on at the end of some games and just closing the door, Dalglish commended. Everybody that was in the squad, I think they earned the place to be there. The young players like Curtis Jones went in against Everton, played right back and did very well. Harveyelliott did really well when he was given the opportunities to play. Connor Bradley did really well at right back when he had to fill in. I think the youngsters played a part in it as well. I think everybody's obviously played a part. Cowie Kelleher coming in, stepping in when he had to, and did fantastic. I think he's a really good goalkeeper. So everybody made a contribution. Dalglish couldn't resist a playful jibe about one aspect of Liverpool's season that left him a tad disheartened. Joe Gomez's elusive first goal for the club. The only thing they could be disappointed with is Joe Gomez, as he's yet to score his goal, he quipped on Anfield Index's The King and AI podcast. I'd love to be at Anfield to see Joe score his goal. Everybody chipped in, and that's why you get the success, because they're singing from the same hymn sheet and everybody got on with it. Dutch forward Cody Gakpo has avoided a ban from the FA in relation to a religious message during Liverpool's title celebrations. The potential punishment relates to his goal celebration during the victory over Tottenham, which saw Liverpool crowned champions, but he has simply been served a reminder of what is and is not permitted. After scoring a first-half goal against Spurs, Gakpo took off his shirt to reveal a vest bearing the words, "I belong to Jesus." The same message was revealed by Brazil and AC Milan star Kaká back in 2007, when he helped the Rossoneri beat Liverpool in the Champions League final. Gakpo was shown a yellow card by referee Thomas Bramall, the standard punishment for a player removing their shirt in celebration, regardless of any message revealed. However, as reported by The Athletic, the religious nature of the message could be interpreted as going against the International Football Association Board's laws of the game. Players must not reveal undergarments that show political, religious, personal slogans, statements or images, or advertising other than the manufacturer's logo, IFAB's laws of the game document states. For any offence, the player and/or the team will be sanctioned. Back in December, Crystal Palace captain Marcguehi wore the message "I love Jesus" on his captain's armband during Rainbow Laces Week. He and his club were formally reminded of the laws of the game, but no further punishment was issued, and Liverpool.com reports that the FA has written to Gakpo to remind him of the rules too, also with no further punishment to follow. Gakpo has spoken publicly about his Christian faith in the past. "When I read scripture and study the Bible, it's like a lifestyle," he told GQ in 2024. As a football player, when you're home, you're not done because you have to eat good, sleep good, so you're always busy with that and involved with being a better player. For me, my faith is the same. It's all day, every day. Everywhere you can become a better person, and in my opinion, you can become closer to God through that guidance. The 25-year-old's goal against Tottenham was his 17th of the campaign, taking him one clear of his tally from last season. However, it was his first club goal since February, when he netted against the same opponents in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Dominic Solanke opened the scoring for the visitors at Anfield, but it was 3-1 by half-time as Luis Diaz and Alexis McAllister netted before Gakpo. Mohamed Salah added a fourth during the second half, and the scoring was completed via a Destiny Udogie own goal. I think from the moment we arrived on the bus, everyone could feel that we were never going to lose this game, manager Arneslot told Match of the Day. The fans were so supportive before and during the game. Even at 1-0 down, you felt this team and the fans could get it over the line. Conceding from a set piece is always difficult, but from that moment we were outstanding. We could have scored a few more. Tottenham's focus was probably more on Thursday, but you still have to win it, and we did.